A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. The claw is looking at us. Revelio. Protego! Revelio.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
Clever. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Revelio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Back here.
You'll see.
Confringo. Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
That was meant for me. Easily diverted.
Expelliarmus.
You won't stop me.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since before you were born. You gave me no choice.
Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Keep your wits about you. I'll get you through this one. Bombarda. Confringo.
Was that getting it?
Expelliarmus.
Pity. Not right.
Accio.
What?
Revelio.
This is a waste.
Bombarda.
Oh, little mooncow.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Now,
Confringo.
That was a little more than
Revelio.
I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Being watched by a door. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Accio. I should have used. That eye won't see a thing. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Revelio.
Please don't do that.
Revelio. Protego.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the
Revelio.
summer holidays.
Confringo. Revelio. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I won't.
Confringo. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Bombarda.
If I'm translating this correctly,
Revelio.
and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Since before you were born.
Bombarda.
Your spells glance off of me.
Defender.
Easily died.
Confringo. Defender.
Was that you?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You man. You can't stop us. Not quite.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
As if you could. How nice.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite. Oh, that was meant to be.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
How nice of her. Come on, little moon.
Bombarda. Defender.
Let's get this over with.
Potato. Bombarda.
I won't
Confringo. Defender.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more
Revelio.
plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
The area's still clear.
If anybody cares.
Confringo.
I feel as though you're not wounded away.
Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge you.
Such arrogance. One less human to worry about.
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
Such arrogance.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
This is where you will fail. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Can't get away with that.
Let's get this over with.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Confringo. That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Please don't do that. Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
What's the point of toiling in this to be done with magic?
Nothing more than like incendiary. That's what
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso.
Why would Black want to be
The
headmaster?
Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Repulsor! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio. Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo! Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo. 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 Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on
Bombarda.
finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop.
Confringo.
Leave this alone.
Expelliarmus.
I'll be on my
Bombarda.
way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Bear a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting...
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town, sir.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing
Hello, sir.
Officer Singer with
What do you sell here?
evidence to take
Hello,
down Harlow.
I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale? What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all
Revelio.
the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolf!
Revelio.
Prepare for a fight.
Bombarda.
Defendo!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Bombarda! I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago, some years. It seems like it was only yesterday.
Revelio.
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Huh? Perhaps it's dinner. Huh?
Potatoes! So very weak.
Expelliarmus!
Expulso!
Expelliarmus!
Come! You're embarrassed!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Cynthia! We'll need a bit
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
And it's just... You ever the knack at all!
Confringo!
Clumsy little fool!
Confringo!
Not so tough now, are ya?
Defender! Bombarder! Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
You haven't got a prayer!
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Expelliarmus!
Get on my wand!
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
To your knees!
Confringo! Bombarder!
You're easier to spot than in a rush! Knew you were still hanging about. No more happy days, bitch!
Protego! Expelliarmus!
My wand!
Bombarder! Venite!
Had enough?
Defender!
That's just the beginning.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Confringo! Defender!
You made a great mistake.
Revelio! Archie! Archie Bickle! Bombarder! Your mother sent us to find you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie.
We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Revelio!
Mrs. Ray, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about
Aloha, Mora.
his friends and why Harlow. Thank you for your help today.
Revelio.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was.
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Upper Hawksfield has been
terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. When are you going to give up?
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Levioso!
This is funny!
Confringo!
Who do you think you are?
Bombarda! Confringo!
Your spells blast off of me.
Expelliarmus!
Have this.
Expelliarmus!
Put me down.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Nice try. Expelliarmus.
I should have been so deaf.
Bombarda.
You looked away with that.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I should have been so deaf.
Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. 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 Confringo.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not your best moment, I fear.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
See something around here that can help.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy
Bombarda.
legs, or solar signs, or the venomous fangs, or any number of enduring qualities, really.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Now might pique your interest.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo.
Repair Bridge, you've seen better days.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Sendo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Bombarda.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Distraction at that. Why am I not surprised?
Confringo!
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Incendio!
I won't rest until
Confringo! Bombarda!
Don't do that again, I beg you!
Confringo!
Hit it all!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Press! Get away! I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo!
You almost had a lucky shot!
Incendio!
Better.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they... Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
This is you, me.
Confringo!
Too slow.
Leviosa! Confringo!
This will not go well.
Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio!
Who's there? One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Not quiet enough. Right out. No! I won't rest. You call that spellcasting? Pitiful.
Bombarda! Incendio! We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were waiting. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Release me! Release me!
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Now,
Confringo!
we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journaling. Sebastian, I think I found
Hopefully
something.
it will help us
A
unravel
canvas
more of
piece.
this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Bombarda!
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I've learned almost all of the goblin rebellion.
Bombarda.
Nothing like being...
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Bombarda. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
Now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Accio! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Repulso! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Revelio. Revelio. Oh. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What did you find?
Accio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus. Also. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Defendo! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Accio! Accio! Protego! Revelio!
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? but we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo!
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something trouble.
Accio!
Be on your guard.
Imperial! Defender!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio! Levioso! Confringo! Imperial! Accio! Confringo! 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 Imperial! Descendo! Defendo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Imperial! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Defender!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio! Accio! Accio! Protego!
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Depulso.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda.
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio. How gracious of you.
I try.
That works. Keep going.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Confringo!
Dead
Revelio.
end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Accio. Protego. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment.
Accio!
Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew he couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous...
Accio! Imperial!
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity, not quite. Are you quite finished?
Imperial! Bombarda! Confringo!
I won't rest.
Imperial, you'll not win here! Defender! Make them
Fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it!
Confringo! To fight!
Keep up! Confringo!
Bombarda! Imperial! At your service. Bombarda! Defender!
Confringo!
Defender! Confringo!
Be careful! Mine!
Bombarda! We've got the Bombarda retreat!
We'll make them retreat.
Imperial! Bombarda!
Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Confringo!
Handling it!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Stay back! Keep out the way!
Bombarda! There's nowhere to go! Confringo! Fight!
Get up! It's all free!
Bombarda! Hit!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.